Get them sick. I don't know. I'm at the end stage of like, I don't know what I get. All I can tell you is I'm at the end of it where I'm coughing up. I don't know what to tell you. Jello molds. And you know what the sad part of it is? You ever hack up a good, like, you know, hunk of mucus and you're ready to blow it out onto the floor? There's nobody around. It's like, where's the cameras? This is like super disgusting. Somebody should be filming this. I mean, and it looks like somebody threw one of those Jello cups on the floor. And you're like, oh my Crimela. Jacques Cousteau had it all backwards. Listen, I always wanted to do a documentary on dog shit and film it professionally. Okay? I mean, here we go. I mean, here's a German Shepherd right here. I mean, listen, he obviously trained at the School of Dumping by Tom Carvel. The dogs have no class, I tell you right now. You look at their dog shit, it's so uncreative. I said, show me something that looks like you can put it in an ice cream cone, pal. I don't know. When I first started getting this, I got to be honest with you, I felt like it was... I felt something. Listen, I can always tell when I'm about to get sick. I always say this, but I could feel the first cell turn on me. Do you understand? That first disgraziato cell, I feel it. It's the weirdest thing. I say, fuck, here we go. T-minus 24 hours. It's going to be 2 weeks of this bullshit. I don't know, for some reason, 3 weeks with a cough. I can't even remember. When I was a kid, you had a cough for like a day and a half. It was gone. Now it's like I have the 3-year cough. I talk to people at work, they have the 3-year cough too. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? We've been hit with a super virus, we don't even know it, by some like flunky lab technician. The boss was like, hey, listen. We need something to eradicate all mankind. And the guy's like, listen, I'm working on it, you know. If we could get a working ultracentrifuge around here, you know, maybe it'd be done by now. I mean, the place is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Can we, pretend like we care? Get some vinyl gloves. We need some vinyl gloves over here, too, anyhow. Yeah, this guy's like, I don't know. Bada bing, boom, zip. He hands it again, try this. This will knock everybody out. And then you get it and everybody just coughs for 3 years straight. Like, you know something? You're a failure, but hold on. You just got this bonus check from Robitussin. That's right. So he's just coming on. And I got news for you. It's the evening. Okay. And once 6 o'clock comes around, 6 o'clock at night, I'm like, Betty time. I'm looking at my dog. I'm like, come on, move over, big guy. I want to curl up on a dog bed. Listen here. If I was a single man, I'm sleeping on a dog bed. Nothing more comfortable in this world. Like, move the fuck over. Listen, I go to bed early. What am I going to tell you? Maybe a peanut butter sandwich in the guest room before I go to bed? Yeah. I have a guest room in my house. I call it the room of perversion. This is where I sneak candies and things before I actually go to bed. It's almost like a, what do you call it? A vestibule before my bed. And I go in there and I eat candy and cookies and cakeys. Okay? and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I had my son's friend over here the other day. I mean, rudest kid imaginable. This kid, where do they get these kids? The fucking kid, my son comes in, he's like, I'm hungry. I was like, okay, I mean, listen, I'm fucking miserable. What are we having, a conversation here? They're not, hey, Dad, you know, you think, I know you're so busy and, you know, do you think maybe you could make me a peanut butter and sandwich? And you know what? I'd be like, you know what, son? Sit down. What'll it be? Skippy Premium? Oh, I'm hungry. It's like, oh, let me run, dash to the pantry. What can I get you today? Well, hold on, let me bring out your menu. As you can see, we have the peanut butter a la piece of fucking bread. All right. What else do we have on the menu here? All right, we have tuna fish sandwiches. You know, we cut the crust off. What the fuck do you want? Can I have some coffee? You know, maybe so I can lubricate my throat and actually breathe. Oh, hot coffee. Jeez. Hot fucking coffee coming at you. I said, yeah, I might get peanut butter sandwich. How about you, buddy? Bring him in here. So they both come in. It's like March of the fucking knucklehead iPads. They look like Devo coming into my house. I don't know how they get around. Anyhow, they sit down at the fucking table. I'm like, all right. I'm like, Tani, 2 peanut butter tacos? Yeah, Dad. I'm like, awesome. I said, hey, would you like a peanut butter sandwich? He goes, no. I was like, okay. I didn't realize I offered you like a bottle of sarin gas. So I'm like, all right, man, we have other things on the menu. I mean, can I get you a tuna sandwich? No. You know what he says to me after the peanut butter? Hand to Christ. He goes, I'll have a chicken sandwich. I was like, well, look at the fuck you. I was like, well, as luck would have it, we don't have any fucking chicken. And so I was like, how about a tuna sandwich? And he goes like this, no. I was like, you know what? Go fuck yourself then. How about that? Starve to death. Oh, I love it. And kids come over my house, they live there for like 8 hours. I should get a punch clock. I send my son over somebody's house. I'm like, all right, what are we going to start doing? Ding dong, Dad, I'm home. I'm like, okay, this is great. Great neighbors. We are already decorating the guest bedroom for this kid. Anyway, what were we talking about? Man, I don't know. We got off. I'm making peanut butter sandwiches now. Hey. Oh. Yeah, so I'm starting to feel like shit, and I got news for you. I got work the next day, and my wife wants to drag me out over somebody's house. And I'm like, you know what? We go out to dinner. I was like, you know what? You go. I don't feel good. So I gotta say, it kind of worked out. She took my son, and I was like, that's it. I'm off to Wendy's. That's it. I said, I went out. I got a fucking, what am I gonna say? I got a #1 double. Okay. I rounded up for charity. That's my thing. I love to donate to charities. Like, I'm I'm not bragging or nothing. But they're like, you want to round up? You know, your meal is $14.96. Would you like to round up for charity? I'm like, yeah, fuck it, man. Do it. Do it. And then I expect like a handful of confetti and cameras set up there after I do a good deed. I'm like, well, you know, what's going on? Where's Ed McMahon? Did you see the fucking 4 cents I just threw into the pot? For crying out loud. Sometimes they hand you a thing. They hand you that ticket. Here, you can get free milkshake and whatnot. Yeah, as long as you buy like, I don't know, 5 meals. I felt like saying when they hand me the booklet, just stop the bullshit. Take it back. All right? Don't piss down my leg and tell me it's raining. And can you throw some napkins in the bag? Holy hell and Christ. This is like, in the last month, I want to say I went to fast food twice and got no napkins in the bag. What kind of evil shit is that to do to somebody? That's what I want to know. I don't know. I get my Wendy's, I come home, and I'm just jamming it into my face. Oh my God, fantastic, fantastic. And then, I don't know, I have an argument with my wife. She threw out a piece of cheesecake. We had gone out to a restaurant and we got cheesecake and she threw it in the garbage. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Who does this? So I open up the garbage can. I see this cheesecake. I'm like, holy shit. It was like a rescue mission. I could have called in a helicopter. It's in the blister pack. Let's face it. All right, there's a couple of egg yolks dangling from it, you know. But I pull it out of the garbage. I open it up and I start chowing down. You know, it's a little weird when you're eating warm cheesecake. I have not really experienced that before. So it was a little like, oh, that's warm. But hey, I got it down my fucking throat. And then my wife's got to come in and see it and start yelling at me. You ate the cheesecake? I was like, yeah, I ate the fucking cheesecake. Who threw out the cheesecake? We don't need the sugar. Like, you know what? I need the fucking sugar. How about that? She tells me, when you have diabetes, I'm not pushing around your wheelchair. Like, whatever. Whatever, but you're going to smell farts like you never smelled in your life. I'm already prepared. That's the one thing as an old person you have. It's your weapon. All right? You ever smell old man farts? All right? It could bend a crowbar. You have no idea. I got this old guy that I work with. He fucking farts. You have no idea. Number one, it sounds like, you ever see one of those deep divers? They wear like the iron suit with the big globe on their head. It sounded like if one of those imploded and then the bubbles came up to the surface of the ocean. And when the bubbles came up, that's what it sounds like. Only it sounds like it's happening inside the stomach of a blue whale. It's like this guy's asshole looks like a flat mountain bike tire tube. You guys still here? You're there's stuff to do, man. It's getting fucking cold. It's getting fucking cold. Gotta blow out the sprinklers. You know what I'm saying? I know a guy who did power washing sprinkler jobs. You know what I'm talking about? The guy fell off the roof like 3 times. I got news for you right now. Like power washing roofs. I fall off the roof once. Okay, there's a retirement party the following day. I don't get up onto another fucking roof again. I said, oh, this is a possibility? Okay, that ain't happening. Number two, I fall off a roof and I don't know, my cigarette habit goes up an extra pack a day. I mean, so now he's got like, you know, he fell off a couple times. So now he's got like a permanent like hop in his step. You know what I mean? I don't know. What's that? You falling asleep? Oh shit! So when I went to Wendy's, like I pull up to the radio there, and when I order my food, she's like, "Would you like a cookie with that?" And I was like, "Yes, yes, I would like a cookie." I don't know. And I pull up to the window, and the girl like working the register is beyond smoking hot. Were you ever that guy in the drive-thru? And like a girl walks by and you could see like the top of her ass and you're like, wow, if the top of the ass is sticking out like that, I'd love to see the bottom. So you're like this. You ever with that guy like looking over the? I'd love to see the security footage of that. By the way, I'm like, oh my god, look at that. Yeah, it's so hilarious to me when you see like fast food girls that are so hot. Like, what are you doing? Okay, you could go to a strip club right now, hop on stage, like spread your balloon knot and walk out of there with 10 grand. And you're dicking around in here, flipping hamburgers, making French fries. I mean, honey, come on. Honey, come on. I've worked with so many girls like this, absolute stunners. Then I don't know whether it is that they don't have any idea or whatever. I remember I said to a girl once, she got insulted. I said, you should be like one of the Knicks cheerleaders. What are you doing? They got to be pulling at least, I don't know, 80 grand a year. I had to run around with pom-poms. So fucking, I thought this was a great like career path advice. And she got mad, like, I'm not that kind of girl. I said, oh, sorry. You know, I thought I was going to say suck and dick for a living. But, you know, listen, we nerfed it. Yeah, I've seen so many beauties working dumb jobs. And you just want to say to them, what are you doing? What are you doing? I give you $500 right now to stick my thumb in your ass. It's like, why are you here? That's like how long does that take? That's a 5-minute job. I don't know. And they're sitting there like stocking. I'm like, you go, stop. You're going to hurt your back. Come on. I don't know. They got a commercial for this doctor on the radio. They're like, hey, ladies, you ever stop down to this doctor and he, I don't know. And he played with your clam for 3 hours and told you it was, the appropriate procedure. Yeah, it's the Fondle doctor. They have like a class action lawsuit, so they're calling like people in Long Island. Hey, you ever go to this fucking guy? Huh? Did this guy ever give you 3 fingers and a fucking thumb? Come on down. We're paying you. Translation, come on down. They're paying you. I'm like, I'll go down. If I'm a chick, I'm like, I'll go down there. I said, listen, this guy, you have no idea. They're like, all right, we want you to come down for an exam. And that night you go to bed with a Coke bottle. You're like, and you walk in for the inspection and they're like, holy shit, what did this animal do to you? I know. I'm going to need at least 100 grand to get out of this chair. Hi guys, my mother watches this show. Are you guys for real? I don't know. So then what I do, I get done eating my Wendy's and then I got to take the bag and the cup. This is so sad. And I got to bury it at the bottom of the garbage can. That's right. By the way, that motherfucking cookie. Ishka maramo maraminke. Ah, my God, Maron. This fucking cookie was dynamite. Listen, eating a hamburger and fries is great, but knowing there's a cookie in tow, you have no idea. Fantastic. Yeah. Then the other night, so now my wife thinks I have a problem with sugar, which I do. She's telling me, you have a problem with sugar. Like thinking she's going to get a fight out of me. I'm like, I know. All right, next topic. It really doesn't have to go any further than that, does it? What's next? Therapy? I mean, no, I know. And I'm like, that's fine. Perfectly happy with it. So the other day, everybody's, relaxing around the couch. Well, there is no relaxing. They just turned the screaming volume down to 8/10. I'm like, hey, listen, I'll go to the couch, but let me first take a detour downstairs to our crisis food. That's right, we have crisis food. And in the crisis food is these motherfucking, I don't know what they are. They're like nutty chocolate bars. Okay? Kirkland makes them. There's like 130 of them in a box. They're like granola. I don't know. They dip them in honey. They're firing the fucking chocolate cannon at them. I start approaching our crisis food, and then I paused, and I say, wow. Very low point, in my career as a man. I'm about to go through the crisis food for, a late night treat. I said, well, when in Rome, I rip open the fucking box, and I jam like 3 of these bars into my newly formed kangaroo sack of a sweatshirt. That's right. I'm like the kangaroo from hell. My pouch is filled with candy, so leave me the fuck alone. Oh yeah. Can somebody please? It's the Reese's peanut butter kangaroo. Okay, I'm like, listen, the cupboards are full. We go upstairs, okay, climbing the stairs these days. I don't know what it is, arthritis, inflammation. I'm getting to that age now when I get up out of a chair or when I climb a flight of stairs. It's like, ooh, jeez, golly. That's not good. To maybe have to go, I don't know, do some stretching before I attempt that again. So anyhow, I get upstairs, I get on the couch, okay? And my son's over there on his iPad on the far end of the couch. And I reach in and I start to rip open these wrappers. I don't know, why don't you do me a favor and line these wrappers with sticks of dynamite? Why does a candy wrapper gotta be so fucking loud? Do you understand what's going on here, manufacturers? Can we get some stealth materials for opening up candy bars? What are we trying to let the whole fucking house know? Think about that. When usually when you're opening up candy, it's really like you're in school, the teacher's yapping his yap. You're like, all right, whatever. Telling me about Mao Zedong. So eat some fucking candy. If you go to open it, it's like, Chris Benson, you eating candy back there? I don't know. So the thing is, like, I'm like opening it up. It's like, and my son puts down his iPad. I see him like this. Dada, are you eating candy again? This is the second time I got busted. And then he starts screaming for my wife. I'm like, come on, what the fuck is going on here? Go ahead. We got Christmas right around the corner. Go ahead, rat me out. My son loves ratting me out. Can you imagine, of all the disgraziato things to do to your father? And you try to teach him about, like, ratting, and it's like, wow, this is not really a good lesson. I was like, listen, hey, son, when somebody does something shitty, you know, you're not supposed to rat them out. You know, you're not supposed to actually tell the truth. You're supposed to, you know, lie about it. Well, you don't have to lie about it. Just don't tell anybody. Keep your trap shut, okay? It's freezing out here. My hands are freezing. So the other day, my wife and my son, we go out to eat. My wife's got the day off the next day. I don't. So right away when I get done eating and my alarm goes off, I have to get to Betty Bye. So she takes my son over to her mother's house and she drops me off at home. Oh my God. You know how much I love, like, coming home to an empty house? I open up the door and there's Chewy. I'm like, I do a little song for him every time I come through the door. I go, cha-choo, 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 and I get down, I grab him by the pawsies, I roll him over, I scratch the belly, I sniff the belly. He goes, I said, that's right, I'm sniffing your belly. And his cock is like right by my forehead. I'm like, all right. Let me keep a safe distance, all right? Yeah, then it's, you got to smell the pawsies. Come here, let me smell the pawsies. Oh, those are good pawsies. You have good pawsies. Oh, such good pawsies. And he's like, I know. That's right, then I got to rub the thighs, the chicken wings. I got to rub them, massage. Oh, I'm like, you like that, don't you? You like that, don't you? And I grabbed the feety. Oh, it's trust at this point. He's got my feet. He's got my only way to get away. Trust. It's just a matter of trust. I squeezed him and he's like, oh, so good. So good. And then the lipstick comes out and I go, no lipstick. And he's like, I didn't mean it. I said, I get it. Then it's off to bed. So I go to Betty Bye and I turn on, you know, I go to, this is amazing. I go to Amazon Prime Video. Okay. And then I put on, The House on Haunted Hill. That's right. I said, this is amazing. I'm laying in bed and I think I went down into the crisis food stash again and brought up more bars to eat while I watch House on Haunted Hill in bed because nobody's around. I love eating in bed. People talk about crumbs. I can roll around in crumbs all night. Okay? Crumbs don't bother me. My wife finds it utterly deplorable that I would eat in bed. Like she'll put a stop to it. She's like a bouncer. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm like, you know, at the end of the day, I'm bigger than you. I don't know. I'm a man. I should be able to do whatever I want around here. Anyhow. So I'm watching The House on Haunted Hill, pretending like Vincent Price is, number one, the gayest man alive in the 1960s or 50s, whenever that was filmed. Okay? What did everybody like? Am I the only one that saw Vincent Price as a gay man? And this is supposed to be scary? I don't know. Like, even as a kid, my gaydar was going off. I was like, this guy is... There was certain people. It was like the kid from Who's the Boss? The young boy. I was just his age, and I'm like, this kid's like, I don't know, gayer than a grasshopper's teeth. That's all I gotta say. So that's about it. Where were we? Oh, I'm watching the House on Haunted Hill. Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic stuff. And next thing you know, I doze off. And, you know, the phone shut off or whatever. And I wake up to my dog barking. Like, but a very rhythmic bark. Like, very, it was rough. Ruff. Ruff. And my dog never barks. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, Chewy, shut up, will you? Shut up. And he keeps on doing a steady bark. And I'm like, what's wrong with him? What is he, like, trapped under ice somewhere or something? What's going on? So I get up and I look around the hallway and he's facing the wall, maybe like 5 feet back. He's facing the wall with this steady bark. And I start to approach him and he doesn't even acknowledge me. I'm like, Chewy. And he's just like this, like in this trance. And I gotta admit, I started to get like a chill up and down my spine. I'm like, nobody's home. It's dark. Okay. I have zero testosterone anymore. So I was like, what's going on, Choozle? Just acting like a maniac? And the hairs on the back of my head were like, ring. So I'm like, hey, snap out of it, boy. What's wrong? So I'm looking at the wall. I'm like, is there a spider or something? I don't know. Am I missing something here? I don't see anything. And then I turn back and I'm looking at him and he starts going like this. Like he's scared of what he's seeing. And he starts like cowering. I was like, whoop. My hair spun around and came back down. I said, what the fuck is going on here? I'm looking around. I'm looking in all the other rooms. I don't know. I felt like running out the front door, to be honest with you. I got such a heebie-jeebie. So I smashed on all the lights. And finally, when I turned on all the lights, he was like, he kind of snapped out of it. And then he started like sniffing around the whole house. I'm like, what's going on here? Are we going to have a volcanic eruption? That's what happens. Guys, pay attention. Your dog starts to stop sucking his own cock for 5 minutes. You might have an earthquake coming. That's all I got to say. That's all my dog does is lick his nutsack. It's wonderful. Come on, imagine if your balls were like hanging off your shoulder. Like that was their natural place. You know? You kidding me? You wouldn't be like this, like somebody's talking to you, like, hey, Jeff, down at the office, I had some paperwork I need you to sign. And you're just like, oh, yeah? They come up to you, they're like, hey, Jeff, I see you licking your balls, but I wanted to ask you about the new project manager. This guy on the up and up and this, and you're like, I mean, maybe your cock's on the other side, you know? And he'd be like, hey, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, new order came in. I just need you to sign this paperwork. And you're like, hey, yeah, sure, no problem. Here you go, buddy. Yeah, so that's it. And then I fucking parted ways with the dog. I was like, all right, see you later. Good night. And I ran to my room, basically, and jumped under the covers. That's it. You ever do something bad as a kid and you run home and you get under the covers of the bed? I've done it before. I had a girl with a snowball. It was, let's be honest, it was a chunk of ice. As a kid, you don't think. You say, oh, this is better than the snowball. Hold on. What bang? I think, I don't know. This girl went down like, she went down like a fucking, I don't know what goes down these days. It shouldn't be too hard to think of. Anyways, the girl goes over. I was like, oh shit, let me get under my covers quick. I ran home and got under the covers. Worked like a champ. Actually, they showed up to my house. You know, like a Brothers or something like that. They want to kick my ass. My father came to the door. Like, your son threw a snowball at my sister's face. My father was like, all right, well, I'll take care of it. He came in the room. He's like, you threw a snowball at a girl's face? I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, just don't do that again. I'm like, all right. And I guess I'll play with my fucking Matchbox cars now. Why not? What's that? You bored to death? Me too. I come home from work the other day and I open up my car and I hear this like faint, like roaring. You understand? I'm like, what is that? And as I approach my house, the roaring gets louder and louder. And then I finally open up my front door and it's like, my wife is, I don't know where she got this machine from. Okay, it says Bissell on it. I don't. It's like a cleaner, a steam cleaner. I don't know. She's cleaning, shampooing the couch. I mean, the couch cushions are all unzipped. The cushions are everywhere. Guys, I just want to come home from work. I want quiet. Number one. And then I want a cup of coffee and I want to sit down on the fucking couch. I'm like, great. Now I'm going to have to sit in one of my backbreaker chairs that I have in the kitchen. So that's number one. Then my wife, she's got all the samples of water because this thing like cleans, it scrubs the couch and then it sucks the water in. She's got all these cups of samples of water to show me how dirty the couch was. I don't see the couch dirty, okay? There's certain things, we have different vision, my wife and I. She sees things dirty that aren't dirty. This, if she was an X-Men, this would be her power. Do you understand? Professor Xavier, like, yo, you came to our school. All right, kid. Let's see what you got. That's what I want to be. I want to be Professor Xavier. And what is it, 2 other judges when you come to X-Men school? It'd be like, you know, Xavier, maybe Cyclops and his annoying broad. And Cyclops would be like, they'd be like, and then you come in as a mutant and it's like American Idol. But it's American Mutant. And Xavier's ultimately running the place. He's like, hey, how you doing? We got Cyclops over here. And Cyclops is like, Jesus Christ. And then, you know, we got We got this dumb broad over here that's always dying. Didn't she die or something? Anyhow, okay, what can you do? And the guy's like, hey, I don't know, I could fart on cue. And Xavier's like, you're in, thumbs up. Everybody else is like, yeah, you're in. All right, get your training gear on. We'll see you on the holodeck. And I don't know, my wife comes in. They're like, okay, sweetheart, you know, what is it that you do? She's like, I can see your suit is dirty. He's like, what? Do you know who I am? She's like, it looks like your wheelchair needs a dusting. Like, wait, what's going on here? And then she comes up and she goes to clean Cyclops' glasses. She's like, hold on. Like, ah! And Xavier's like, for fuck's sake, we just did the crown molding in here. We got a mutant carpenter. You have no idea. Oh my God, you got to see what he can do. He can carve out a fucking credenza. Like, I don't know. Like you've never seen before. That's it. Then, you know, I say, I'll tell you what. You want to come in, you can clean the projector on the holodeck. Listen, guys. That's it. I don't know. You know what, I come in and they're like, okay, what's your superpower? I can fire my herniated discs through my spine. That's right, they don't actually leave my body. I can just fire them in either direction so that I can remain in miserable pain for the rest of my life. Am I in, guys? I'm like, Wolverine's giving me the finger. Or at this point, the blade. Guys, Callahan here? I don't want this thing pulling my pants down. It's like I can't even keep spare change in my pants because it pulls my pants down. Do you understand? This is ridiculous. Can we start scanning for crimes? And just like that, we're scanning for crimes. I think God, when he made... You hear me talking? Oh, yeah, 555, another dumb board. 5 Austin, please, down on the boulevard. I lost all train of thought. What were we talking about? I don't know. So my wife, these couches now, this steam cleaning's been going on for days now. I've been without a couch. I can't tell you how fed up I am. Anyway, we're playing solitaire too. Yeah. I'm having solitaire tournaments. I taught my wife how to play I said, you know something, you want to talk about a great game? Solitaire on the computer. It is. It's just a great fucking game. So it's like, you know what? I always enjoyed play. I worked in an office with a guy. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Want to talk about a person that shouldn't be working in an office? It's just so not me. But I tried. You know, I tried putting on the nice shirt and the tie, and then we're talking about my body. It's like God gave me a body. This is about the suit too. Trying to wear a suit. It's like I got a body like an ice cream cone. I try to pull a pair of pants up, they just fall down. You ever see that guy at the wedding where he's just like, I don't know, enjoying a drink and his pants fall down? That's me. Like, what the fuck is going on here? It's like, you ever see when Luca Brasi puts on his pants like he's getting dressed? That guy had no ass either. I said, imagine that. I got a body like Luca Brasi. if he had, I don't know, AIDS and stage 5 cancer. So that's about it. Really forgot where I was going with that one, too. What a shame. I've been listening to Kiss a lot lately, if I'm here to tell you. It's amazing. I started going back through the Kiss, like, discography. I started from the first album. I said, number one, these guys released like 10 albums from 1974 to like 1978. Okay? So like in the 70s. They came around in 1974, and I think they made 10 albums. And you're like, what a body of work. Like, if absolutely incredible, man. And you listen to Kiss, and it's just like, it's like putting on a warm blanket of nostalgia. Because I haven't, to be honest with you, I listen to Kiss on and off, I'll listen to a song here. Basically stuff off the Alive album, because I have such an attachment to that album. But then, just going through the albums, I haven't heard them so long. And they remind me of such specific times in my life. And I don't know, man. Ace Frehley's guitar solos. Ace Frehley, I know I talked about this before, but his guitar solos are so memorable. Why are they so memorable? They stick in your head. They're so fun. They're so fun and they're so good. Man, oh man. I'd love to give Ace Frehley a high five. Then just tell him that, like how cool his guitar solos are. Because they are. They're just cool. You could tell he was just a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? What's that? You punched out? Yeah. I don't blame you. Yeah, so the other day I was meditating. Okay? And I thought I had what was a really great idea. I said, you know how you have these call guys on YouTube, like, I don't know, you got Uncle Tony, Dee Dee Speed Shop, but I watch a few of these guys. I was like, I would love to get an engine. I have a semi-desirable engine. I don't know, maybe like a 327, or something, I don't know. And take it apart and red Loctite. Get the strongest Loctite there is, and red Loctite all the bolts and torque them to astronomical figures. I'm sorry. Am I the only one that finds this humorous? And then mail it to them as a donation. Like, here, I'm going to donate this engine to you, for one of your projects. And they'd wind up like breaking a wrench trying to take off the oil pan bolts. Anybody with me? No? Okay, we'll move on. And I'm done with eating healthy. I'm not eating healthy anymore. Every time I eat healthy, I get sick. Can somebody explain this to me? Okay, I eat donuts, I feel fantastic. Every time I say, I'm going to make the switch in my life, I'm like, okay, I'm going to eat my Celtic salt over here. I got some vegetables over here. I'm going to eat those vegetables. And then the next thing you know, I'm like, I'm coming down with something. I'm fucking done with it, man. I'm done with it. So I get sick, and I'm like, I go to my girl, Barbara O'Neill. Like, I got a cough, like this cough that's persisting and whatnot. And she says to take red onion, right? Barbara O'Neill's my naturalist, my herbalist. Yes, you didn't know? It's great. Like, the information out there is so great now. Like, do you realize we didn't... I was thinking about my son. Like, he doesn't realize that he has the world at his fingertips, a world of information. He can do whatever he wants. Like, back in the day, me and my buddy Phil, we wanted to install a car radio. Like, we didn't know how to do it, so we tried to do it. And the fucking thing basically caught fire right in our hands. I was talking about a radio we paid like $100 for. We're wiring it up, all of a sudden smoke comes out of it. Like, okay, that's done. Well, what do we do next time? Well, we don't do that. This is what learning was like. Now I can go on YouTube and they'll tell me exactly the radio I have. They'll have the wiring chart, tell me exactly how to wire it and all the tools I need to do it. That's like insane. It's insane that you have directions for life. Basically, we have AI now. It just takes a little time. You know what I mean? You have everything. We have molasses AI right now. Because basically you can find out whatever you want to find it out. It just takes a little time. Where AI can do it like that. So now I go to Barbara O'Neill. She's telling me, cut up red onion, chop up red onion, fine. Put it in a plastic bag. Put your feet in the plastic bag. And then put a sock over your feet. So essentially, the whole bottoms of your feet are covered with red onion, right? And what supposedly the pores in the bottom of your feet are the biggest pores and the most absorbent pores in the body. Who would have thought? The bottom of my feet look like two Ketch's mitts. It's just one big callus down there. My wife wants to hit it with a fucking belt sander. She's like, you can't have that on the bottom of your foot. I said, do you understand? Those are God's shoes. You don't touch those. I got God's Jordans on. You know what I'm saying? God gave me those feet for working. Don't let women touch your body. Okay? I have my wife. She wants to do my eyebrows. I said, huh? What? Get the fucking thing away from me. The wax with the papers. Get that shit away from me right now. I don't let any broads do anything on my body. Huh? Oh, it hurts. Anyhow. Yeah, when women start doing stuff to you, next thing you know, you look like an asshole. That's the bottom line. They want to dress you. They'll put you in turtlenecks with scarves and fucking tassels hanging off. Then your buddy, you get around your buddies, they're like, look at this fucking asshole. What is this all about? Remember when a guy got his girlfriend, and next thing you know, he came around like well dressed? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Huh? You want to explain this? Oh my God. Would you go to Men's Warehouse, huh? You went to Caraco's? What's going on here? Who are you dating? Fucking... What's her name? Melissa Rivers? Fucking dumb broads talking about fashion. I gotta tie my shoes. You don't mind, do you? You want me to trip and fall and to break my neck? You want to look at my bald spot while I bend over? That's a great thing. That'll hit me while I'm editing. It's like, wow, super depressed now. Let me finish up. Anyhow, I don't know. So I put on these fucking onion socks and I go to bed. I wake up the next day. I don't know. I smell like a fucking pizza, to be honest with you. And I didn't feel any better. I'm like, to hell with this. Then I gotta take off these bags of onions. I'm wiping my feet off in the shower. I don't know. I walk into work and somebody's like, hey, did somebody order a Wendy's double over here? I said, no, it's the red onion on my feet. What? I don't know, guys. How far are we in here? What do we do? Oh, shit, we're 50. It's a fucking hour, guys. It's a fucking hour. What are you, crazy? I'm in a panic. What are we going to do? We burnt out 4 emulation stations. Didn't think it was possible. But guess what? We have another one. So let's see if we can break number 5. Picture time.
It's picture time. Having fun with picture time. Video games on picture time. It's been picture time. Yo!
All we need is a controller. Okay, we tapped into the Edison line. We piped through the Sansui 1010. Kilobytes of attrition. And we move you into prime time position. Okay. Wow, so what do we do today? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe untangle the cords here. Oh, just like that. I tip my hat. Guys, will we do any Super Nintendo lately? I don't think so. Let's do it. WCW Super Brawl. Okay. Guys, we're back in, aren't we? 1994. Here we go. Who's making it? Oh, FCI.
Ladies and gentlemen, FCI presents WCW Super Brawl Wrestling.
Oh, Super Nintendo doing it big time. Listen to that. You never heard voice on Super Nintendo games. Let's face it. Oh boy. Look at these graphics. Yeah. Single event. One-on-one tag team. Tag team, please. Who do we got?
You want Vader?
Oh,
Respect.
we played this before. Ric Flair. What's guys?
Respect.
Hold on.
Woo!
Yes, Nature Boy. Well, did we play this before? Oh, what happened? Come on,
Invincible.
Nature Boy. Come on.
Sexiest man alive.
How do I pick? I picked it.
It's not my fault.
Oh, okay. Who else do we want? Here we go.
You want Vader?
Where's Sting? Oh, here we go. I think we played this before. Let's see what happens. Oh my God! Look at these guys. Oh, what? What? Come on! I'm getting my salad tossed over here. Oh shit! Here we go. Out of here! Oh! We never played this. This game is awesome. Listen to the crowd. It sounds like what? Evil Dead. Oh, you're not baiting me, sucker. Oh shit! No, they're fucking me up. I'm out of here. Yeah, you guys can fuck around out there. Count them out. That's right. Sting, come on. Sting, come on, Sting. Get in your corner. How do I tag him? Shit, how do I tag? Oh, that's it, motherfucker. Shit, yeah, baby. Tag this animal, tag him. Come on, get up, get up. Oh no, I'm not going out like this. Shit! Shit! How do you tag?
1.
Oh! That's it, I'm kicking their ass outside the ring. Here we go. Yeah, baby, yeah, get up. What kind of man are you?
Bam!
Oh no. Oh!
1, 2.
Come on, Sting. Come on, Sting.
1, 2.
All right, guys, the crowd noise is driving me bananas here. What else we got? I mean, come on now. NHL hockey, I'd love to do it. What is this? Nitro Punks Might Heads? I guess so. We're going to Japan land, guys. Super Famicom time. Nitro Punks Meth Heads? Oh shit, Iram's in the house. Look out. Listen to this. Oh. Wow. All right, 1993. Guys, I smell the slowdown coming. All right. Yip, yip, yap, yip, yap. Oh my God, hide the Coke. All right, Japan, you're killing me here. All right, we got to jump. All right. Graphics are insane. For 93, these are nice graphics. Whoa! All right. How do we get up there? Oh, we need this guy to get up there? Guys, I'm bored out of my mind. I gotta be honest with you. Holy schmackerel. Ultima. Oh, I'd love to. What is this? It's a role-playing game? Adventure role-playing. Oh my God. We can't do this. We can't do this, guys. We can't do, we're doing it. I don't care. We're going out with this. I don't care what you say. Let's see if we can get into it quick without the, oh God, here comes the story. Good God. Obidus. I don't know. Yes, start. They're gonna hit us over the head. You are standing in a tall stone tower. 4 heavy doors are set within walls. A silver key lies on the cold stone floor. All right, we're in. Oh, there's the key. We got the key. 2 doors. This one. No. Okay. Approach the door. Alright. Use key. Alright. Oh. Alright, we used our key. Holy shit. You are leaving the sanctuary of the tower. Falconwood lies ahead. Okay. Oh shit, we're being attacked. Alright, motherfucker. Use the ring. Do something. I don't need to know that. Attack. Launch an attack, you dumb moron. Can this game really be that bad? Run to the hills run! Oh, what's this? Yeah, take it. Take it. How do you take? Okay. No, I just... Okay. No. Take. And take. How do I use? No, take. Alright, let's go back to our moron friend. Take. Gotta go back. Alright. This is what the great outdoors sounds like, huh? Oh, is this another fucknut over here? Nobody's there. Alright, asshole. Oh! Take that. 2 arrows, bitch. You're out. We didn't get anything? I feel like I'm going back. Come on now. I feel like we're going back home. Alright, now I really don't know where we are. There's an apple. Take it. No! Take... Oh, it's a poison. Oh, this asshole again. Oh no, switch? Yeah, come on. Oh, I'm shooting him in his dick. He's out of here. Oh. 2 hours on him. He's a skeleton already. You didn't know? Guys, this game is horrendous. I'm very sorry. This game sucks a big fat dick, in the words of Snoop Doggy Dogg. Alright. Yeah, I don't even know how to shut it off. Here. That's all. Guys, do you realize that you just tuned in to the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With a 4K face! We'll see you next time. And Patreons, I want to thank you for all the support. Thank you. We'll see you next time.